Alright, friends. No, I can't stay live for very, very long, so that's why I didn't go live no for this one. Like I said before, I'm in and out, so I'm kind of in and out of, doing some other little things at the same point. The deal is this: your girl is going to get something. Calm down, she's gonna make some money. No matter what you do, she's gonna get some money. She's not walking away empty handed. For those who believe she's not gonna get anything at all and it will be a whole Daniel story, it's not. Okay, so let's just settle down first and foremost. Now, I think we can peer into the Anthony character because I think the Anthony character needs to be looked at because people basically just see the Anthony character as just this devil, this demon, which him have him notions of being a clown and an idiot. So I do agree with you on those, but we have to look at the character in its entirety, just like we look at the Amber character. Let's jump into this. Let's go.
How did I get here? Like divorce? Never thought I'd be divorced. And in such a short time, though. I mean, there's people who've been divorced, they've been married for like 10, 15, 20 years. I haven't even been married 5.
Okay, so for those again who believe that this is just about the money, you're now listening to him talk to his lawyer. He does not want just to get a divorce, friends. So for those who believe him just want to get a divorce, him don't just want to get a divorce.
Nobody plans for these things. But your next marriage, I'm going to do your prenup, okay?
Next marriage? Oh, no. This is going to be a long time. I might be old and decrepit by the time I get married again. I can't go through this again.
So he's feeling that like him get burned from whatever has occurred. I'm glad he's speaking so you can listen to him, right? Because he might ask how him get here. Him can't believe him will get divorced. He does not want to get divorced. I did try to mention this, that while it when think about the money and whatever else it is, he doesn't want to get divorced. I feel like if they had done, say, 10 years, Anthony would mind the 50%. The 50% is happening because of what we are saying. People like me and a Money Law and Blackaroni and the men, they must say, wait, it's just 2 years, and other women like Brittany and sometimes Sabrina and the other people who are saying, no, it's just 2 years. 50% for 2 years is a lot, but that's just what the law states, and like One Journey said, so we can do nothing about it.
No, I got you.
Can I ask you something off the record?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you think that Amber loved me for me or my money?
Well, Anthony, I'm your lawyer. I'm not a therapist.
I know. But as a friend, like, you think she loved me for me or my money?
Stop. If Anthony was just about the money, this question would not be here. This was kind of what I was trying to pinpoint to you the other day when he said, if you do the 100%, and I told you what it was, I told you that he wanted her to get something, he just doesn't want to give her 50%. I told you all that. So you're seeing the confirmation from the Starbucks where I'm saying, well, you know what, I guess 25 is better than 50. And now you're seeing him asking about, did she really love him for him? Well, let's see what the lawyer responds.
Yeah, she loved you for you.
It doesn't seem like that now. I mean, she's 50% of my earnings. I don't know if that's love.
Well, Anthony, who are you? Did you show her the real you?
That's a good question because the answer to it is no. That no fit into the narrative of what Charmaine was saying, into the narrative of what Sharon Reviews are saying, maybe Miss Fatal was saying, many of you other ladies, Angela Atkinson, Nanya, of what we're saying, that he's not showing the real him, right? That is an issue. The issue is him not show the real him not allow himself to become vulnerable enough so she can know who she's dealing with. So Amber was correct. I'm going to give her credit. She was correct in saying Anthony needs to go find out who he is because he doesn't know. Sometimes him change like a chameleon. The only thing him solid on is like the little money thing. That is correct. This is a good question. Did you show her the real you? And I think probably answer is no. I'm never quite sure the real him, or you give her a version to fall in love with versus standing up on anything at all. She's correct. This is one of the most sound advice he will get, and now he's getting this advice. Even though Amber gave this advice before, he's now going to get it from a different person who's supposed to be on his side. So it has more weight.
Who am I? What do you mean? I'm a businessman. I'm a provider. What? Like, I don't understand that question.
Did you show her you, or did you show her the version of you that you wanted her to fall in love with?
I think we can answer the question. You see? That's what it is. Him sure the version of him that him want her to fall in love with, which is a man that has a lot of money, just like Reza Shamin, have a whole pile of money and then trying to floss and flaunt things in front of her face, which is why Wayne's comments about with things with women is wrong, because when you give up women money, after a period of time, the money doesn't matter. That's what the story is also giving us. Moral of the story. That's what the moral of the story is. You can't play the game for too long. You must relinquish that. Show the woman the real you. If she likes it, perfect. If she don't, let her walk and sign a prenuptial agreement if you think you have a lot of money. But that's the deal of what is going on. So now you're seeing, and I love that the lawyer is asking this question so they can actually see the real when it comes to Anthony, because many of y'all just believe him just don't want to release no money and him don't want Amber at all. But clearly him still want her. Him just not know a girl like Amber, he just doesn't know to hold on to her. And he thinks that money is the only thing. If you want to know what someone is thinking about, or just know what I'm talking about, listen to his words just now. Him a businessman, him a provider. That's what he thinks women want.
I guess I thought I showed her who I was, but I guess as time went on, I turned into something else. So, I don't know.
I think you showed her the version of you that wasn't sustainable. And as time went on, you started reverting back to the real you. And I'm not sure if she fell in love with that person.
Well, I guess you ask for you ask an honest question, get an honest answer. I appreciate you. And
Of course.
you will get that money sent to you, and thank you.
You're welcome. We'll talk soon, okay?
All right.
That is what you want to look at right there. So that's the biggie when it comes to Anthony, friends. He does not want to, I'm telling y'all again, he does not want to get a divorce. But he does not know how to get himself out of what he's in. No. The ladies them say, him need to lose some money. All right, maybe he does. Maybe he does need to lose some money at this point in time, because that's the only way him can kind of gain any level of, what you call it. He can get better at this, because sometimes it takes a while to get better at this. But that's just the truth. And you will be slapped on the wrist for not being real. You will be slapped on the wrist for that. So hey, I can't even complain or argue about it at all. But yes, that's what the deal is. Nonetheless, we have much to talk about later. Just want to make sure I come on for an impromptu. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to you all soon.